Hello, beautiful souls. Today, I want to share some habits that I have been including into my daily self-love routine and that I myself find super helpful and working. This is a part of a self-love club, so let's dive into this. Alright, so my first self-love habit and really a deal breaker for me is waking up early in the morning before or with sunrise. It gives me so much more time in the morning to slow down and really settle for the day, so I highly recommend taking an hour or two for yourself before you have to start your work or studies or any other duties. Trust me, the flow of the day absolutely changes when you have a slow morning behind you. The time that you spend with just yourself, your mind and your body, giving it some love is a game changer. I can't say I do it every day yet, and I'm working on it, but when I do, I'm feeling more grateful for the life that I have and everything around me. Since I remember myself, I always had a cup or two of water right after waking up. I literally feel how my body starts the engine once the water fuel is in, and now I've started drinking warm to quite hot water, not burning of course. I feel it improves my circulation in the body, helps me stay warm, and I feel like my gut is really thanking me for this. As researchers say about water in general, it has shown that drinking water can improve central nervous system activity as well as mood. Water gives enough fluids to carry out important tasks like carrying nutrients and oxygen to cells, aid in digestion, and a lot more. I prefer to stay hydrated no matter what, and I highly recommend you to try to drink as much good quality water as possible and as your body requires. So here is another habit that I've been sticking to. I love yoga. I've been practicing it on and off for a very long time, and I always find yoga challenging because in some ways I'm not flexible at all. Before the worldwide lockdown, I haven't done proper yoga classes for maybe 2 years, so getting back into it was triumphal for me. Keeping up with it, challenging myself, and making it a new habit gives me so much satisfaction. To give you a more detailed picture on how challenging it is, I had a wrist injury that doesn't allow me to use it in any posture, and to be honest, at some point I switched to working out in the gym during the pandemic, but at the end I've decided to cancel my gym membership and try to find new ways in doing yoga without using my wrist. That's a great reminder to seek for anything you desire above and beyond what's considered normal or standard. Sticking to something that you love and something that challenges you at the same time is absolutely phenomenal. Also, giving your body some love and movements would make you feel so much better. There is a great movie called Eat a Portal Just Move by London Real, which I highly recommend as a way to remind yourself how important it is to move your body. One of the quotes that I loved is, "Move more because you can. If you want, tomorrow you might not be able to move." And here we come to meditation. It seems like a big trend now, with almost everyone talking about it and promoting it to the mass and trying it. I personally try to squeeze my meditation in either after my yoga session or before going to bed, depending on my mood. I usually find some guided meditation on YouTube and follow through it, and right now I'm about to finish my 30-day meditation challenge. Also, sometimes I just turn some calming music on and do the meditation practice by myself. It really helps me reconnect to my deep breathing and take some calming moments for my mind. Even though sometimes my mind just goes crazy thinking about everything and I can't calm it down, I still find it useful to watch those thoughts and then let them be washed away. Now, this habit came into my life with the lockdown and the ability to practice a lot of new things. Intermittent fasting. Although I'm not anyhow certified to give you my full advice or my recommendation on it, as it is highly personal and depends on your body needs and sometimes requires a medical advice if you suffer from some chronic diseases or illnesses, but I do find it amazing to feel so light in the morning, and an empty stomach gives me a lot of freedom mentally and physically. I also check in with how I feel during the fast every day, and at some point a couple months back I was experiencing a lot of nausea, so some days I had to break my fast earlier than usual, but usually I do 16-hour fast from 8 p.m. to 12 p.m. with a following 8-hour food window. Please make sure you listen to your body and its needs, and talk to your doctor if you would like to practice it, as it doesn't suit everyone. And since we're talking about food now, another habit that I implemented is eating local and seasonal. After moving to a smaller city, I have started supporting and buying from local agricultural producers that provide what is growing in the region. Just look at all those goodies, all the shining colors. I find the product much better, much tastier, much more environmentally and sustainably friendly, and it just makes me feel so much safer now that my food hasn't traveled for a couple of days along different roads and plains before it came to my table. Of course, not absolutely everything comes to my table from the locally sourced products, but at least the majority does, which makes me feel so happy. Let's talk about some drinks now. As we're coming closer to winter, it becomes colder and colder outside. This season makes me feel like bringing warmth into and outside my body. And by bringing it inside, I mean drinking herbal and superfood infusions that give me immune protection and a boost, and that are an incredible source of vitamins and energy. Here I'm preparing my cacao and maca oat drink that I love so much. Pure sugar-free cacao is full of PQQ, which is a natural compound that supports and promotes brain function, and maca claims to improve libido, energy, and stamina. I also love having different herbal teas. This one helps the respiratory system. I bought it a couple years ago when I had a flu and was really struggling with life. I'm not really sure what the ingredients are, but I quite love it, and I'm sure you can find something like that in a herb shop. Now, one thing I'm still trying to implement as a habit, but trust me, it is getting better with time, is letting procrastination go and doing the necessary tasks right away, not waiting for a better moment. I came to a realization that when I put things on hold and I know that I can get them done now, but I choose to postpone it, it keeps me haunting and weights me down. I can say that it definitely eats my energy just thinking about it, and when I knew I could have done it a moment ago, I'm already busy with something else. My attention span becomes messed up because I keep thinking about the things I need to do, and I can't be productive in that moment. That's why I choose to let procrastination go. Business before pleasure. Also, taking care of the space around you is a game changer. It is scientifically proven that our brain, especially women's brain, can get distracted by a mess around without us really realizing the distraction, which leads to lower concentration and eventually can lead to overeating. I really notice how my attention switches to something that is not in place, and I think straight away that I need to clean that up. I find it connected to procrastination because, for example, an object that I've just used could easily be put back to its place after instead of being left. So yeah, I feel that keeping a tidy space is really helping the attention span. I'm really interested to know your self-love habits and how do you manage to implement them. Do you struggle with any of them? Please let me know in the comments, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for tuning in and see you soon.